Hey folks, and welcome to Drinking Alone with Friends, a podcast where three friends drink alone together. My name's Chris.
What up? It's Todd.
And I'm Obert. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm just laughing about the pregame still.
Gobble, gobble. Yeah, good one.
Happy
good one this week.
Thanksgiving, folks.
Yes, yeah, that's right. It is Thanksgiving. It's exactly Thanksgiving today.
Happy Turkey Day. Hopefully your turkeys are moist and full of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth annual Drinking Alone with Friends that you've now played for your family at the Thanksgiving table.
4 times.
4 times. Well, you listen to every episode first.
Right.
Yeah.
Leading up to Thanksgiving.
I meant every Thanksgiving episode, but sure, all 207. Why not?
Oh, yeah. No, we're not going to stop you.
Right.
You want to spend 15 days. Wait, is that right? Oh, wow. That's a lot of us. Oh, God.
207-ish hours. I mean, most are over an hour, if we're being honest.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is true. Very, very rarely are they under an hour.
Yeah, we'll say 240 hours to make the math easy.
There you go. 10 whole days of us.
Yep. So you've started this
Good for you guys.
the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Right.
You took your turkey out of the freezer and you put your phone in the fridge with the turkey to play some Drinking Alone with Friends to help
Right.
it defrost.
As is tradition to moisturize the turkey.
Exactly.
With the sounds of drinking alone with friends.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Yeah. The turkey gets wet when it hears our voice.
It's I mean,
Right.
yeah. For the most part, it's my voice, but we get it.
That's how you get the juiciest turkey in town.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. No need for brining or flavor
unnecessary.
injecting. Just our voice.
We are the flavor injectors.
Right. Yeah, we help render the fat. We're right there with them the entire way. We're going to talk this turkey right through its whole process.
But you need 10 days of it. That's the thing. It doesn't sound like a commitment, but yeah, you got to get those all queued up and ready to go.
Well, before we get to drinking, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving this year?
Probably going to eat a turkey. Deli oven some turkey with a potato, sweet and non-sweet, both kinds of potato.
Like a whole potato?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's untraditional. I like that.
Yeah. Yep. Cooked, of course, but
I mean, listen, no judgment if you want to eat it raw.
I don't, but I'm glad you're not going to judge me for it either way. Yeah, just Thanksgiving stuff. How about you, Ted?
I am, much like last year, I think I talked about it. I'm smoking another turkey, so
Okay.
we're gonna see how that comes out.
And now remind us, how did it come out last year? I mean, the listeners just listened to the last Thanksgiving episode, so they remember.
Right, but for your reminder, it came out excellent. Best turkey I've ever had in my entire life. Really juicy, obviously, because of the 10 days of drinking alone with friends before it. And it was probably the best flavored turkey I've ever had. So hopefully I can run that back. I did it twice last year, so hopefully I can run it back again this year and see how that comes out.
Nice. Yeah, I remember there was a lot of spices involved.
Oh, a lot of butter. A lot of dinner butter.
Is that different than a stick of butter? What's dinner butter?
Yeah, I was same thing. Same question.
I don't know, like the butter in the stick shape?
Oh.
So there's no
butter.
such thing as non-dinner butter.
You cannot use stick butter for breakfast.
I mean,
Lunch, get out of here.
You want it to be warm. You don't want it frozen butter. So I guess there is a different, like warm butter.
Okay.
Dinner butter.
You keep saying that like it's a phrase.
I'm going to make it a thing.
Okay. How about you, Chris? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I am working. But we already did our Thanksgiving meal. My dad visited last week, so we went and did our whole spiel. We did our garbage can turkey, so we have a setup now. So I'm very excited about that. And
I see you didn't die of zinc poisoning, so you must have done it right.
I hope so. I mean, it was questionable. I don't know. I put I did what was said, and I don't know. Listen,
I mean,
maybe I'm partially zinc. I don't know.
I mean, based on the pregame episode though, and you're laughing and the back of your head hurting, maybe that is a sign of like zinc poisoning.
It might be. Yeah.
If you forget, listeners, the trash can turkey we talked about extensively on our second annual Thanksgiving podcast, which was Thanksgiving 2019. You can go back, listen to that one.
Yeah. So, my dad, who's the not founder of, but might as well. He's not the founder of it, but he's the
father.
Yeah, he's the
father of it.
Yeah, there you go. Of the garbage can turkey, as it is so lovingly called. I was sending snaps to some people that do not know the history or lineage of garbage can turkeys, and they were like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, trust me, it's the really, really good turkey." So
Episode 65, Baby Straitjacket, was where we talked about the trash can turkey.
I do not remember the rest of that episode. Baby Straitjacket?
I believe it was in reference to one of your children.
Yep. No, I hope so. I hope you guys have no babies in straitjackets. No, okay. I think I know what it was. I think it's one of the sleep
Actually,
sacks.
I don't know, because I'm reading the description and it says, we welcome Simba, Todd's new cat, and we also discussed the latest in cat/baby swaddling. So maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was feline swaddling we had going on.
I think that's right. When I used to have to turn him into a burrito.
There you go.
Put him in the baby straitjacket.
Just ask your turkey. Your turkey just listened to it. I don't know. 8 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving, and hope our listeners have a good one. But I actually have a Thanksgiving themed beverage.
Ooh.
To lead things off, if I may.
There's such a thing?
Sort of.
It's gravy.
We'll see. Let me go grab it from the fridge.
Yeah, we're all drinking gravy this week.
What's your favorite gravy?
Did you guys figure it out while I was gone?
We talked about we're going to review gravies.
Okay. Yeah, that's not what I have, but I do have some gravy chilling and solidifying over in the fridge. I could bust it out and take a spoonful, slurp down.
Do you pre-make your gravy days beforehand?
Oh, I thought we were engaging in the fiction that this is happening on Thanksgiving, but no, you can't make your gravy beforehand. That's just crazy talk.
I was gonna judge you, but I was gonna ask maybe if it was the way to make gravy.
No, I think you need the drippings for the gravy if you want to do it right.
So one downfall of the smoked turkey, no drippings. Yeah.
Same with the trash can turkey.
Yeah, also true.
But not gravy is not what I'm reviewing. This is special from Jenna. This is the Smooge apple pie hard smoothie.
Nice.
This will be the first ever Smooge that I've had. I know we talked a lot about it when we had Jenna on, 100 episodes ago, probably back when it was new. Still can't find it here. Only way to get it is from special mail from friends. But I figured, I saw this one. I was like, you know what? That's going to be my Thanksgiving episode beer. And I think we've all also had this debate on if this is a beer or not, but it's on Untapped probably.
It's on Untapped.
So who knows? 12 ounces.
Make sure you shake it.
But it's a tall can. I wasn't, I started to shake it and I was like, ooh, maybe that's bad. Maybe I don't want to shake it. Maybe I want to gently roll it.
Because I remember pouring a few of them sometimes, and the fruit comes out chunky.
Ew, gross. But I mean, it is carbonated, so I think shaking it would just be like a prank you would pull on me.
I don't think I've ever shaked it. Maybe a gentle roll and then like pour hard.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's gonna flub out anyway.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully, I don't get smooge all over my computer, but we'll find out. Here goes nothing.
Wouldn't be the first time your computer got smooge on it. Am I right?
Okay. Yeah, it's pouring.
It's flubbing. That's
flubbing. This is weird. It's like expanding. It's not like a head, but it's just like filling up the glass more. You guys see this, right? You see what's happening?
Yeah.
I gotta drink this. Okay.
It's diving right in.
He's got it.
I had to.
It's expanded.
It was slowly doubling.
The never-ending drink.
It was like flubber coming out. This is weird. I know you guys have had these before. We talked about them on the show. Mm-hmm. But for those of you who don't remember, your turkeys know, but yeah, it's again a hard smoothie, which seems like they took a smoothie and put it in carbonated water and added alcohol, basically, maybe out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. But oh wow, it's I'm not going to say it's settled, but you can definitely see a separation between what I think I'll call the head.
Yeah, why is it all bubbly?
It's weird, man. It's like the bubbles are frozen in amber on the top of this glass.
What the heck? This is so weird. I don't know what the malt beverage?
Yeah. And I thought I was in the clear, but it keeps expanding, so I got to go for another sip. I kind of want to pass and let somebody else go while this like weird foamy head goes down. Because it's like, I don't know. It's just strange. Are you supposed to drink it from the can, maybe?
No, you're not supposed to drink. I know that. You're not supposed to drink it from the can. Did you store it upside down?
No.
Okay, you're supposed to store it upside down as well. So that was...
It doesn't say that any of that on here.
That's an important one.
Pretty sure. I don't know about the can. I can't speak on behalf of the can. I know the box, it actually has them upside down inside the box.
Yep.
You'd think you would say that on the can then.
Yeah.
That's weird that it doesn't.
That's why you got the ever expanding beer. I mean,
I guess so.
If you want to skip, I got my beer. My beer's ready to go.
Yeah, do it. Do a quick review, and then I will go back to me.
My beer is not quick, I don't think. So in the same vein, tomorrow you're gonna go line up at your local toy stores to try and get this very beer, except this year's version, not this version. I have, and I believe this is one Tud had on the podcast already this year early on, but I have not had one on in a long time. And this is the 2021 just the Bourbon County Brand Stout. So last year's Bourbon County Brand Stout, I was able to pick up a bottle not that long ago from a local bottle shop. So I figured, listen, Thanksgiving's around the corner. We're going to see how it is, et cetera, et cetera. I want to drink a heavy ABV beer, et cetera. So here it is. We're going to get into it. Notes of vanilla, toffee, chocolate, burnt sugar, and dried fruit. Please don't explode.
It's a good one.
Smells good. And spoilers, smells good. I broke out my special stout glass for this. Ooh, beautiful. Gorgeous. Just a
It does look very, very pretty.
Yeah, it's just such a beautiful beer. Nice and dark, nice caramel head.
I think I got to get a spoon for this smooch to mix it all together, to be honest.
So the smell, you get a good amount of the bourbon. You get some of some sweetness that they were alluding to. It just smells amazing. Very excited for it. I don't think I had I'm almost positive I have not had the 2021. So it's been a while since I picked up one of these beers. So here we go. This is a nice little treat that I am thankful for, considering I'm going to be working on Thanksgiving. Stupid corporate America. Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. And we all know your name.
Oh, man.
Norm.
Oh, man. Oh, this is a good one. This is good. I mean, wow. I forgot how smooth these things are. These are really smooth. Like, this is very good. Super, you get hit pretty... I'm going to say you get hit mostly with bourbon first thing, but then it immediately starts to sweeten up. You get some of that toffee and some of the chocolate that they were talking about sweetens it up just enough. It kind of takes some of the bite off of the bourbon. You got a nice ride to the end. Bourbon, and I mean a lot of bourbon. It does sweeten up at the end, and I'm trying to get dried fruits. I don't really get that as much. Burnt sugar, okay, that I can definitely get that. Dried fruit, I'm not really getting dried fruit. I don't know what kind of dried fruit you'd get. Maybe
star fruit, probably.
Probably a star fruit. Sounds about right. No, maybe like a prune or a plum or something like that.
Aren't prunes just dried plums?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a prune.
A raisin?
A little raisiny, which is what would lead me to.
How about a craisin?
I don't get a lot of cranberry.
Now, is this the beginning of hashtag stout season for Chris?
I don't know, because I think I realized that I miss stouts. So maybe. I feel like I drink a lot of quote unquote light stuff, IPAs. You know, they may be high ABV, but they're, lighter color wise. I think I miss stouts. I think I miss them. I think it might be time for stout season. I mean, it's going to be like 65 in 2 days.
Oof.
So.
Ooh, man, grab that sweatshirt.
So
the chills in the air.
No. I mean, like it's been
nothing like a good 100-degree stout.
It's been chilly, so it's been like 30 something at night.
Have you seen frost in the morning?
We have a couple times, once or twice.
Okay, then I think it's stout season.
There we go.
Had the celebratory Bourbon County to commemorate the start of stout season.
But it's always stout season.
Yeah, but like I said, I think I'm gonna make this declaration right now. That's gonna last. I think I'm gonna do a lot of stouts. There we go. I was about to say only stouts, but I'm trying to think. I was like, I don't know if I have enough stout right now. I'm gonna do a lot of stouts. Stout season. That's it. We're done. Stout season. Okay, fine. But this is delicious. This is so good. It makes me want to get another one. It's 14% alcohol by volume. That's a questionable choice.
That's a fact that is occurring in Chris's house.
But it's very good. Shoot. Damn. These things. I forgot how good these were. I am baffled right now.
This is going to sound funny, but I actually think I like drinking stouts better on the podcast than anywhere else. Because it's like when we're podcasting, it's usually one and done. I want to enjoy it for the whole hour.
Right.
Like it's something that I can sit there and enjoy. A nice bone warming stout.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, it definitely makes sense. Like, I don't know if I would sit, even on stream, I don't know if I'd be, I'm going to pound this 14% beer, like, you know?
Right, right.
And get sloppy in front of all the, like, you can edit out my sloppiness, but, like, you know.
It's fun. It's fun to do, for sure.
It's my favorite thing. It's what Overt's thankful for. But no, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just, it is different. I mean, but this is spectacular. I forgot how good these beers were. I won't be able to get it on Friday because I'll be working. #thanks corporate America. But,
Jeez, you have to work Thursday and Friday?
And Saturday and Sunday. I have to do overtime this week, guys. It's malarkey. I hate it.
I'm sorry. You have to work 4 days this week versus 3.
I know. I worked. One day
granted, you have
last
to work
week.
on a holiday. That kind of sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. See, thanks. Sympathy. This is extremely good. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Honestly, it could be higher than that. It could be higher than that for me. I think it's just opening my eyes to. I need more stouts. I need more stouts in my life. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 for right now. Depending on how the 14% hits me, might go up from there. So.
Okay, I have it here. Bourbon County Brand Stout 2021, 14% ABV. Just what do you think the check-in total is?
30,000.
I was gonna say. Oh, is it?
It's 27.5. Yeah, 27,510.
I was gonna say 13, but okay. Shoot. I think it's gonna. I mean, I know it's gonna be high. Like, I know it's gonna be high. I don't know if it's gonna be as high as I was originally thinking because 30,000 is a lot. I'm gonna take 0.1 off what I was originally gonna say, and hope. I'm gonna say it's a 4.32, which is very high, but.
Should have stuck with your original guess because it's 4.41.
Damn it! No. Oh,
yeah,
I talked myself out of it. The 27.5 got me.
Yeah, so 27,500 ratings, 9,600 of them are 4.5.
Damn it! I was locked in. I was locked and loaded on 4.42 as well. Oh shit!
But okay, 0.09. Put it on the board. It's pretty respectable for opening salvo here.
Damn it! So angry at myself.
Okay, well, I'm going to return here. So I grabbed a spoon and I started stirring the smooch back in. It is separating in a weird way where there's like this layer of almost like sea foam, but like gross sea foam. You know that gross ocean foam that you get where it's like slimy? That's kind of what I got on the top. And I was able to break it all down and incorporate it into the drink halfway through Chris's review. And then it came back.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. So, okay, we broke it down now. I think maybe I'll just drink it quickly. Because it's really like I'm just mixing the bubbles back in. It's so strange. But I'll show the co-hosts again. You kind of still see a little bit of the separation.
Yeah.
But,
just drink it fast, like a shooter.
But yeah, let's see. So again, apple pie, hard smoothie, smooch. Let's see.
Chug it.
It's definitely apple pie. Like, there's no doubt about that. True to form. I mean, there's no way you could guess what beer this is, like what the style is incorrectly. Like, this tastes like it's straight out of a McDonald's apple pie. Like,
so not even like grandma's apple pie, McDonald's apple pie.
Yeah, very much like that filling of the McDonald's apple pie.
Okay.
By the way, those are really good frozen.
Oh, interesting.
Frozen.
Wait, smooch or the McDonald's ones?
The McDonald's pie, like they come to McDonald's frozen. If you eat one while it's frozen, it's pretty good because they're pre-cooked.
You learned this working at McDonald's?
Yes, from my 1 month that I worked at McDonald's.
I was gonna say, I it's weird. Like, I knew you worked there, but like I didn't think you worked there long. And then I was like, did you really work there? My brain worked in mysterious ways.
I know. I was like questioning it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he worked there just long enough to
Eat apple pie.
scam the McDonald's Monopoly pieces. It was a big heist he pulled.
Listen, I ate frozen apple pies and I stole chicken nuggets.
Well, good to know. Good to know. I mean, I've never heard of anybody like say that they have had one frozen. Can you get them hot and refreeze them, or no? Is it?
I don't know.
We gotta test
I would
that
assume so.
out. Who knows?
Once it
The
goes,
pumpkin pie one, not as good frozen.
I didn't know they had pumpkin pie ones.
They used to. I don't know if they still do.
I hate to interrupt this tangent, but I got to talk about this beer fast because it is weird and it is still separating and the texture is just not doing it for me. I think the bottom half of this beer will taste better than the top half because it's just like weirdly foamy, bubbly. That's what I would have expected if you told me that somebody took a smoothie and put carbonated water in it, which is not good. So yeah, flavor-wise, very sweet, blended apple pie is what I'm getting. It's hitting all of those notes, which is great for this Thanksgiving beer. But I'm not loving the texture.
okay.
I wish I had another one to like do a redo. I don't know if this one's defective or whatever, because the texture is really going to lose it at least like a half a point for me. Because flavor-wise, this is probably a 4, but it's only like 3.5 with how I almost have to chew through the beer and the foam.
So you're saying it's chewy.
Yeah, you kind of really got to get your teeth into it, this beer. Definitely like I can taste, it's like applesauce is really what this beer tastes like. Like if you took applesauce, some kind of thickener and carbonated water, mixed it all up, which is not great texture-wise.
I mean, it doesn't sound appealing, but
No. 5% ABV. I can't tell there's alcohol in it. It doesn't taste like alcohol at all.
I mean, that's good, right?
Did Jenna send either of you this smooge?
yeah.
And have you had it yet? Or are you saving it for the big Thursday turkey day?
I have not had it yet. Now, I will say, and kind of in the same vein of what you're saying, I had smooch from her previously. I thought it was spectacular. And then more recently, I've seen it again, and I've bought some because it's at Total Wine occasionally and stuff like that. And like, I had kind of the same phenomenon that you're having now with the split weird whatever. I thought it was my fridge because my fridge is like as cold as the Arctic, so I just assumed like it just froze a little bit. But now that you're having the same issues, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a fridge issue. Maybe it was just.
It's funny because I'm actually wondering if this would have been better if I had put it in the freezer and it would be a little bit more of an icy smoothie texture than this weird like foam I'm chewing into.
Right.
I wonder if you're not supposed to pour
Jenna,
it.
right in. What's
I wonder
that?
if you're supposed to drink it out of the can.
I don't think so.
Right?
I'm almost
Well, I definitely
positive
stored
it's-
it the wrong way, apparently.
Yeah, it has to be upside down. That one I do know. I was like just from the way it comes in the case and the way Jenna had explained it to at least me. So
Sure. Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what it is. Maybe it doesn't travel well. I don't know.
That could be it too. But okay, so it's 3.5 for me.
Okay.
Is my Obert rating. Lock that sucker in. Wish I could go higher. At least it's seasonally appropriate, you know?
That's true.
Well, I will tell you that it appears there are multiple versions of this smooge, but we're going to go with the 2022 version because the other ones on Untapped are actually year labeled. So this one has 654 check-ins.
This is weird because I think this is where like average craft beer enjoyer is somewhere over here, and like average like Untapped seeker out of new weird beers is like somewhere else over here. Like I think there's a split between regular craft beer fans and people who like to check in a lot of things on Untapped on this one because it is so out there and it's not a beer, you know?
Right.
So I think this is going to make it a little hard to nail down. I think I might be a little biased because of how weird it is. But I'm going to go with a 3.78. I don't think it's that high.
So it's actually really high.
Okay.
It's a 4.27.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I clearly did not drink that beer. I did not have a 4.27 experience at all. It does taste like apple pie, but it isn't a beer in any way. So I don't know. That's like, how does that color your Untapped? But anyway, Chris remains on the board with a 0.09.
Yay, that's what matters. No, it is definitely it's a weird one.
Yeah, I mean they tend to be weird. I would like to try one fresh in like Michigan and be like, is it better?
No.
Straight from the smooch.
from the smooch to my mouth.
Yeah.
No, I mean like I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'll when I have my my apple pie smooch, I will fill y'all in, let you know.
Same.
Because definitely different than the ones that I've had before. So.
Well, you have kind of a light beer tonight. You want to just tack it on after the Bourbon County, Chris? Just tell us what you think.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, that's fine.
Just crack that sucker open.
That's 19% alcohol.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay, well, anyway, that's my smooch experience. Starts a little disappointing. I'm still thankful for you, Jenna.
Mm-hmm.
And
your patronage that we talked about earlier. Future
that's
patronage.
right. But yeah, it's kind of a best of where I have something, a beer I can thank somebody for, and Thanksgiving beer,
and
all
something
rolled into one.
something blue.
Exactly.
And something new.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And Chris is
actually,
old, so there we go.
9/19/22. So Jenna,
that's
don't
new.
don't let Chris shame you. This is a very acceptably dated beer to be sending out.
So that's something.
Some would say very fresh.
Something borrowed. You got that from Jenna. Something new. It's new. And blue, your experience drinking it. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, there we go.
You nailed it. You're getting married.
Is something chunky one of the things?
Something chunky me. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, I gotta say, not to put too much pressure on Tud, but we are so far 2 for 2 with sticking with the theme for tonight.
That's true.
The Thanksgiving theme. Let's see if Tud can come through.
Oh boy.
The man of endless beer.
Yeah, he just pulls something out. Who knows what he's got back behind there.
It's probably got a gravy turkey stout in there somewhere.
He's like, I have this cranberry sauce IPA, but I was saving it for a special occasion. I think it would be legit. I would drink a cranberry sauce IPA.
There has to be one, right? There has to be.
Gotta be. I don't think it's any good, but
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Okay. So, my beer this week is from Tox Brewing Company, and it's called Ermagord. It is a harvest ale with butternut squash and spices.
oh, I misunderstood you. Can you repeat the name of the beer?
Ermagord.
Gourd. Nice. Followed through, Todd. Was able to get the 3 for 3.
There we go.
Yep.
We did it. We did it, guys.
Nothing like a butternut squash flavored beer to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Butternut squash. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a harvest ale with butternut squash and spices.
You know, you said butternut squash, and I think my mind auto-corrected to pumpkin. Like, I don't know why.
The front cover, there's a guy as a pumpkin guy or a creepy man with a pumpkin or butternut squash head.
Yeah, it's like a headless horseman, except instead of a pumpkin on his head, it's a butternut squash.
Correct. I actually think he's a tree. The tree, I don't know if butternut squash
Sure.
grow on trees, but that's what I'm assuming from this.
Probably.
Sure, yes,
I'm almost
yeah.
certain that's what happens. Yeah. It's actually a real hazard. You got to wear a hard hat if you're walking in a butternut squash field. They just fall from trees and smack you in the head.
Wow. So it pours as filtered can be.
Yeah, clear AF.
I'm so jealous of this beer.
I can see the camera through the phone, so I can only imagine with the dinosaur test.
Oh, yeah, you're
You're
dead.
seeing right through that.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
T-Rex got you all day, every day.
We didn't mention, but the smooch, T-Rex couldn't find you in a million years.
Same with the Bourbon County.
The Bourbon County.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Okay. Trying to fit it all in my glass. Hang on, guys.
That's what she said.
All right. So very little head. On the nose, it smells like a pumpkin beer. So it smells of like nutmeg and cinnamon and.
Now, remind me again. This was a seasonal ale. Was the description of the name of the beer?
Harvest ale.
Oh, a harvest ale. Okay.
I feel like neither one of you guys paid attention to the words that came out of my mouth.
Okay, seasonal and harvest aren't that far off. I mean, it's like just a different way to say it's a pumpkin beer, but with a different squash.
So, just a reminder, it's a harvest ale with butternut squash and spices. It weighs in at 5.5% ABV, and like I was saying, it smells like a pumpkin beer on the nose. I'm assuming it's going to taste like a pumpkin beer, but
I think it's going to taste like a butternut squash beer.
I think it's going to taste like an apple smooch.
It's pretty good. It definitely tastes like a pumpkin pie beer. The spices, I don't get much butternut squash flavor. All I get is the spices that kind of overpower the butternut squash. Which is I think exactly what they were going for, but maybe they had a sale on butternut squashes and not pumpkins, so they made a harvest ale with butternut squash versus spice or versus pumpkin. But this is a really good pumpkin ale. probably the best butternut squash ale I've ever had, for sure.
I've had squash beers before, and I'm a big fan. I think that most of the time, I mean, they're very subtly different than pumpkin, but I think a lot of times they try and showcase more of the gourd than the spices.
Yeah, and this one's definitely showcasing more of the spices than the gourd. The gourd kind of plays second or third fiddle to the rest of the show here. Very light, very easily drinkable. It's a delicious beer. I like this beer. I get a lot of nutmeg. That's a lot of the spices, that and the allspice. So really good. Wish I got a little bit more of the gourd flavor, but overall I'm not too concerned about it because I think that it is what it is. If this is a true rendition of a good pumpkin beer, even though it doesn't have pumpkin in it. So I'm gonna give it. You seem very confused by that statement.
No, I mean it's just funny because it's not a pumpkin beer, but you said it's a great pumpkin beer. Like
I mean it is. It's. If you gave this to somebody next to like a shipyard or, a jack-o'-lantern. Pumpkin, you'd be like, oh, I actually think this is better. I think it has more of like the pumpkin pie flavor.
Better than even pumpkin. That's like your favorite beer ever.
Right.
Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
No.
Is this the only one of these you have, or do you have a 4-pack?
I got a 4-pack.
Nice.
Sounds like you need to send some to some friends.
Well, I was going to say he better start chugging.
Oh.
Because he's only got till the end of this episode where Thanksgiving canonically ends to drink them all.
No, remember the rule is you have to the end of the weekend.
The end of the weekend.
That's
You're
true,
right. You're right. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, they all explode.
I'm glad you remember the technicality that we have. You have Black Friday. You got the football games on Sunday. Yeah. You got time.
Yep.
Not much time. You got some time. I gotta make sure I'm fresh out of pumpkin beers. I think I am. I think I'm all done.
No. So overall, good beer. I'm gonna give it a 4.25. Solid beer.
All right, that's solid.
Gourd.
How do you spell Gerd?
Just like that.
So it's like the meme, just with gourd.
Yes.
Got you. And I want
ERMAH
to give
gourd.
Oh yeah, no, I had it.
Well, the listeners might not have.
To be fair, they're not the only one that does the Ermagerd, but there's an Aardwolf that does a pumpkin ale, so this is not quite the same. And I want to do, I want to do a quick shout out to Tox Brewing because they're cool. When I had Tox beers, I posted on Instagram that I had Tox on my stream, and they came in and they subbed to my channel. So you know what? Pretty cool.
They're good people. Dane and Mike are great guys. Fantastic people, and they're opening up their new brewery soon.
Damn, that's crazy.
So good for them. It's gonna be on Bank Street in New London.
Nice.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
yeah, it's cheaper than a Twitch sub is a Patreon to $1 a month. They could hear all the pre-games. They could talk about Tox a lot more.
Yep,
we could be bought for $1 a month.
Oh, for sure.
Really,
for sure.
Our price is like at the floor.
And if they're willing to give beer, I'm willing to drive. I'm willing to drive and get it.
I'm not, but I'm glad that you'll.
1/3 of us is willing to drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive and get it for myself, and then drink it all myself.
All right, so Ermagerd, only has 352 ratings.
It's not a lot.
Not a lot.
What's it rated?
2.17.
I was gonna say, if you tell him, he's disqualified. So that's one way to get yourself on the board.
I mean, 2.17.
Pumpkin beers. It's gonna be high, right? I mean, it's Tox, Hop Hype, but it's a pumpkin beer. Some people don't like pumpkin, or it's a gourd beer. But I think in general, some people don't like pumpkin beers either.
If you're ordering the Gourd and you don't like pumpkin or squash, like why?
It's true.
And here we go. Here we come to the bottom of the issue with Untapped, right? Like, like people who have I know I'm gonna hate this beer.
Well, it's the same reason that Obert's pumpkin pie smooge is 4.2 something.
No, I agree. I agree.
It's just people just want to try new beers and just rate them on Untapped and fuck up the system.
And everyone loves apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I'm gonna say I don't know how to rate this one. I don't. What do I have to beat?
09.
There's no way I'm getting it within that. 4.01.
Well, you're right. You didn't get within 09. I got
it perfect?
You got exactly 09.
It's a tie.
3.92. 3.92.
I thought he had it the way you were stalling.
No.
Yeah, you stalled it. I thought I hit it right in the head. I was like...
Nope. I was like, you said, honestly, in the way it played out in my brain was like, you were like, I'm just gonna do a 4, and I would have lost by 0.1. I would have been 0.01. I would have been so mad. But,
I mean, I actually did debate doing a 4 just because I was like it's a safe guess.
Right.
But then I thought of the Dave Portnoy pizza review rule where that's a rookie score. So I gave it a 0-1.
Thank you, Dave. Preserving a point.
Shit, I should have gone to 399. You know what? I changed my guess.
Oh, damn it. Wait, I changed my guess then. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm changing mine too. Just full on perfect scores from here on out.
Everybody but no, I went first. Everybody gets to change the score. Yes, not just we all get perfect scores until next week.
It actually is a bigger deal than normal this week. Who gets the tally mark? Because we're not just determining who gets the Frosty mug out of the freezer, but also who goes first in our second ever draft. This time of Thanksgiving foods.
So Chris and I each go first.
Yeah, so I don't know how you want to settle that debate. I think you both have to review another beer.
Oh, no.
I mean, I already did review another beer.
And you were really far off on that one.
So now Chris just has to get inside of that.
Oh, damn. I mean,
here, we can play.
I'm drinking a 14% beer right now.
We can play rock, paper, scissors over webcam.
All right, fine. All right, ready?
Okay, I'll say it so you guys are in sync.
Right.
Ready?
Okay.
Nothing about this is going to go wrong.
Nope.
Of course not. Okay, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Damn. Paper, cut, scissors.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay.
Wait, no, yeah. Paper, cut, scissors.
Paper, cut, scissors.
Paper cuts can be worse than scissor cuts.
It's true.
But
I guess they could be if they're like the squiggly preschool scissors, sure.
Yeah, but Chris gets it.
Mm-hmm.
Chris wins the rock, paper, scissors. So yeah, we're gonna follow up what we did last week. For those of you, I mean, your turkey's already heard this, but who didn't tune in, we're doing a fantasy draft to create the best Thanksgiving foods. We're gonna go 5 rounds. We're going to go around snake draft style, picking the 15 best Thanksgiving foods. And we're going to let the listeners decide what's best, who had the best draft on the Discord. And Chris has the honors. I think Tud goes second. And unfortunately, I'm in last because I did not tie for the tally mark.
So I like the second spot. I won last week with my draft. So
it should be said Tud did thoroughly hand us the booty.
He did win last week. That's right.
I feel like I made some questionable calls. I get it. Okay. Enough Discord. I get it. I understand. All right. Anyways,
they're all, you should see there's a petition with thousands of signatures to ban Chris from the podcast because of how bad he did. But we don't listen to that kind of demand. We're just going to continue onward.
Exactly.
Not canceling Chris.
Progress forward. But that being said, oh man, it's so tough for me. My favorite Thanksgiving food is not what should be the undisputed number 1 overall pick. Oh man, but I feel like I got to go for the value here. I feel like I have to go for the value, and I'm gonna do turkey. I'm taking turkey.
You'd be a fool not to pick turkey.
I know.
I really honestly thought you were going to let turkey slip to me, and I was going to be super excited for it.
No, I knew I had to go turkey. It's not my favorite thing, even though not like turkey. I do enjoy the turkey, but still. All right, turkey, number one overall pick.
So I think I will take stuffing as the number 2 overall pick.
That was the obvious number 2. In my mind, the first round, there's 3 gimmies. And you guys hit it. Turkey, stuffing, easy picks. Number 3, got to be the gravy.
Ooh, okay.
Got to be the gravy.
Not what I would have.
Not what I expected you to take.
Me neither.
Well, I'm turning right around. Number 4, coming right back at you with those mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that would have been my third pick. Yeah.
But you can have mashed potatoes whenever you want. Gravy's Thanksgiving, baby.
That's true.
So I'm going to take the other basically stuck to Thanksgiving dish, and I'm going to take cranberry sauce.
Ooh, okay. It's a little bit lower on my list.
Yeah, that was a third round for me.
Yeah,
but.
a little bit lower on my list. Now, okay, Tud, I got to ask, because Dana's going to ask. Cranberry sauce. What's your cranberry sauce? Because like we'll give you all cranberry sauces. I think.
Right.
But like
right.
you're putting your table together. What cranberry sauce do you have on your table?
Can you still see the rings from the can?
Oh hell yeah, yeah! It's got to be the can one with the rings. The rings are the perfect spots to slice it with. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a perfect. Okay, good. Yeah.
When you shake it out of the can, it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Because I can tell you that Dana agrees with you, so she's on board. So.
Oh yeah, that's the way to go.
All right, so I get a double pick here for 2 and 3. I'm gonna go right down my list right now. So I'm taking a different kind of potato. I'm taking the sweet potatoes because I'm a big fan of sweet potatoes. And then I don't know if this counts. Apple pie? Taking apple pie at 3?
Apple pie counts.
Okay.
Apple pie counts.
For sure.
Trust me. Yeah. I got a whole dessert column my picks looking at here.
All right, so I'm taking sweet potato at number 2, apple pie at number 3.
Well, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna take pumpkin pie.
I figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that one was up there. I think that one was a good pick.
It's the only time of year you can have a pumpkin pie.
So I got back-to-back picks here.
I know. This is 3 and 4, right?
3 and 4 for me.
I'm running out of foods.
I'm going with the fresh baked rolls.
Oh shoot, rolls is good. I think rolls is a good pick at 3. Damn,
that's a good one. And you gotta have some color on your plate. Go on the green bean casserole.
Okay.
With number 4.
I don't hate it.
Just really hoping the green bean casserole will come back to me. So kinda,
snipe that bid.
Yeah, that one hurts. I will go with, you know what? In true fashion of my beer, I'm gonna go with butternut squash.
Ooh, okay. All right. So I got 4 and 5 coming back to me. Shoot. So I don't know if y'all have these. We do. I'll explain. I don't know what you guys call them, but we have like they're carrots that you put. We call them like candy carrots, but like they're basically the brown sugar butter mess that's all over your carrots. Spectacular, delicious. So I'm taking that at 4.
Yeah, I got you. Sweet carrots.
Sweet carrots. Yeah. And then 5 is tough for me.
Like dinner butter.
Yeah, dinner butter. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the specific way. Like, at least I could explain why we called them that, not just it's soft. Shoot, and then the last one I have is like a remix on the one I had before, so I don't think that quite counts. But I wrote them down separately because to me they're different things. I don't know. Do you guys think sweet potato casserole is different than sweet potatoes? I mean, that has to be, right?
Oh, I was counting sweet potatoes
as sweet potato.
Well.
Like as a one and done.
Yeah, are they different foods?
They are.
In your mind?
See, I thought they were just the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on how you make them, but
because you got the sweet potato, like you get the whole sweet potato.
All sweet potatoes. Okay, so that's all sweet potatoes. Shoot. Okay, what else do people eat?
I mean, I'll let you take sweet potato casserole.
No,
I've already
eliminated
I feel like
it's a week 5.
Pool,
it's a week 5 if you guys think
yeah.
if you think sweet potatoes
if 40% of your team is sweet potatoes, I don't think that's going to be a strong finish for you.
I wrote them down separately because to me they're separate, but I guess shoot. I'm changing it up. This is a tradition in my family, and I'm taking everybody's favorites, Irish coffees in the morning on Thanksgiving. There's some of them
morning of. Okay.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I wasn't sure if this was like an after dinner coffee.
Nope.
No, this is 9 a.m.
That's right. We go hard in the paint in our household. Thank you very much. So I'm taking those. That's my 5. Boom. There you go. I had to dig.
I like it. I really like the Irish coffee.
I had to dig deep for that.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a couple beverages on my list. Irish coffee was not one of them.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, so I've got a couple options here. I'm gonna talk my way through it like I did last time. So butter is an option that I've debated.
Okay.
I've debated.
I have mentally the same face over as right now. Dumb dinner.
I have broccoli casserole, which is a different thing from green bean casserole.
Broccoli casserole's not bad. I don't hate it.
I've debated the Thanksgiving ham, which I've seen has grown in popularity.
I wrote it down and then switched. I almost took it because I wasn't sure if that was a thing or if I was making it up in a fever dream. So
no, it's definitely grown in like popularity. And my list is kind of missing some meat. Um,
I mean, this is like one.
There's only the one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
but I don't know. Dark horse 5th round pick of Thanksgiving ham. But I've never had ham at Thanksgiving, so I don't think I could pick that. I'm gonna go beer.
Okay.
Just beer.
Beer.
Better beer. Fair enough.
I had Bud Select on my list, but
Ooh, it's a very localized crowd.
yeah, that's my tradition. But no, for my 5th pick, I'm gonna go away from the drinks. I had some appetizers listed, but I knew that you guys would leave me the depending on how you pronounce it, the pecan pie.
Oh yeah, okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, or pecan if you're Jenna, or a lot of other people. But yeah, that'll round out my top 5. So let's hear them. What do we got for our drafts?
All right, so number one overall pick, turkey, followed up by oh my god, I can't read my handwriting. Followed up by sweet potato, apple pie, candy, carrots, and then finishing up with an Irish coffee.
And then I had stuffing, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie, butternut squash, and beer.
It's pretty healthy.
And I feel like the beer has to start in the morning. Like when you put the turkey in the oven, as soon as the turkey's like cooking, it's time for that first beer.
As soon as your Irish coffee is cooled off.
like this year when I put the turkey on the smoker, that's when the beer gets cracked.
There we go.
Yeah. It's I don't disagree. Once it goes under the trash can, then yep, that's what you do.
Once you're cooking, I mean, you gotta start drinking.
It helps.
Here we go.
It helps it cook better, I hear.
Here's the dream team for you. We got gravy, we got mashed potatoes, we got Pillsbury rolls, we got green bean casserole. Finished off with a pecan pie.
Solid list. Solid.
It's a good
solid draft.
I think we all learned is that there's a lot of good food for Thanksgiving.
There is. I knew I was going to stall out, especially since I didn't want to put 40% of my portfolio into sweet potatoes.
Well, I'll tell you the things that I had on my list that we didn't get around to, which was cheesecake.
Ooh, okay.
If Chris, a good one for you with the apple pie, ice cream.
Okay.
A la mode.
I don't often think of it. I don't have my apple pie.
Right.
A la mode off.
I got cheese and crackers, shrimp cocktail. Both of those are what I eat before the dinner. Those are my appetizers.
That's your pre-dinner food.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then some red wine. I'm not really a beer with Thanksgiving dinner. I like the wine. It goes down a little smoother,
Red wine is not a bad one, no.
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
No Bud Select, but...
Right. Not the same. I look, not every time, but when I'm at the store...
Mr. Fancy Pants over here, Obert, drinking wine.
Yeah. I look every time I go to the store, and I see Bud Select there. And I'm like, man, I drank gallons of this stuff. Like, so much Bud Select. I never buy it, though. Never buy it. I can't do it. If it doesn't come in a $70 half keg, like, I don't want it.
Right. Yeah. But all right, listeners, I want you all to vote. We all want you all to vote for what you think the best meal was out of those. Head on over to the Discord. It'll be posted there on Thursday. And you tell us who did it best. I think Chris had an early head start. We'll say that with that first pick.
I think I had you guys through 3. I think I fell apart at the end. I'm not going to lie. I had you guys through 3, but then, things happen.
On Turkey's bye week is when your team's going to fall apart. If Turkey gets any injuries, you're out for the season. But, you also, one of the perks of getting the rock, paper, scissors correct is you get to start with the Frosty mug that I will take out of our thankful freezer. You can fill it up with wisdom, stuff we're thankful for.
Thanks.
That kind of stuff. But one thing I'm thankful for is this song from Jordan.
Test your handle. Test your handle. Test your handle. Test your handle. Mug of wisdom! Drink. Mug of wisdom!
All right, Jordan, thank you so much again, as always, for the Mug of Wisdom theme song. Chris, the mug is yours to do what you will.
Woo. Listen, there was an outrage last week. An outrage when I said I was going to retire from the Frosty Mug of Wisdom. And while I still believe that may happen eventually, it's not going to happen this week.
That was really the reason for the petition.
Yes, that was. So I you know what? I'll lead off this week. It's a Thanksgiving miracle.
Wait. No, I have one.
You have one? No, I have it first.
No, I have one.
No, I'm going first though. So I recently bought a new video game. I don't know if you guys are aware, and you guys, if you're in the know, then you know. But there's a new Pokemon game that came out. And I want to talk about it.
You like Pokemon?
Believe it or not.
Now, listeners can't see this, but from the little window I can see of Chris, I can see about 70 Pokemon behind him. That's not really much of an exaggeration.
No, not really. That's pretty spot on. No, as a wise streamer named Beardhead Gamer once said, I'm a magician. Anyways, no. The new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out this past Friday. And you know, I love Pokemon. I think that's well and known is that I love Pokemon. And these games are extremely good. I like them a lot. If you're used to, or if you enjoy playing Pokemon games, or if you haven't played Pokemon games in a while, it's the first true open world Pokemon game where there's there's minimal, very little loading screens, and everything is out in the open. You can kind of, unlike most Pokemon games where it's very hand-holdy, very bring you around the map, you have to follow this exact path, etc., it's one of the first ones where you kind of can do whatever the heck you want. If you wanted to, you could go and challenge the 8th gym, the hardest gym first thing. And you know, even though it would be ill-advised or what have you, you could do all that stuff. You could, you might get your butt kicked, but still, it's very cool. I enjoy it a lot. There's a lot of negative things being thrown around on the internet, etc., but overall, I'm fully impressed. I think they did a really good job. Could things be better? Yeah, sure, but like for the most part, everything is pretty solid. So, if you're a longtime fan of the Pokemon franchise or what have you, I consider checking it out. Scarlet and Violet are released this past week. I already have probably close to 40 hours in to Violet, and it's a ton of fun. Even Dana is gotten in on it, and she's played a decent amount of Scarlet as well. So if you're looking for a open world Pokemon experience and you're a longtime fan of the franchise, I suggest checking it out. I'm having a ton of fun. It's, I don't know, one of the best Pokemon games I played for sure. So check it out, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's available now. Go do it, and then add me on the Switch.
And the Moonlight plan, I was hoping that you would pick Scarlet and my handle was going to be Violet.
Ah, damn.
Ooh, that's a good call. That would have been really good.
You could go out and you could just, every time I say and Violet, just edit it out.
Yeah, just cut that off. Yeah. Okay, well, so we've heard from one Pokemon lover what his new obsession is. Who's going next?
Literally,
Chris?
Nobody was surprised. Well,
I was shocked. I didn't know you liked Pokemon.
I know, Tud. Surprise! I'm a closet.
The Masuda method lives on.
It does.
By the way,
Masuda method does live on. There was some thoughts that it may not have. But Ditto's in the game. Don't worry, guys. All you Ditto fanatics. Spoilers. I don't know, Ted. Do you have one, or do you want to make the non MOTP do it this week?
Oh no, I have one.
All right, let's shame him and make him go last.
All right, boo Obert. My handle this week is another video game. It's Sonic Frontiers. So it's the new entry into the Sonic franchise. It's out on PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, computer, Switch. Pretty sure you can play it on your toilet in your bathroom. It's everywhere. So
play it on your smart fridge.
Play it on your smart fridge. It's just like Skyrim. It's everywhere. So what it is, it's an open world Sonic game where the main story is that Dr. Robotnik is back and he's trying to steal all of the power circles in in the world, and he breaks the dimension gap. So Sonic gets tossed out of his dimension into an open world dimension where he then has to run around and collect rings and power cores to then kind of fix the time continuum and repair the two dimensions back to normal so he can get back to his home. And the world is set up in an open world style where you basically are running around collecting the rings in pure Sonic fashion, collecting all the collectibles, and every so often you run into a tower, and you can hop into the tower, and once you enter those towers, it's more of like the speed round that we all know and love about Sonic, where you have to get through the level in a certain amount of time to get a certain score and to unlock the prize at the end of the level. So it's kind of a nice little blend between like the most recent Mario's and Sonic all together in one. It's really, really interesting. It's the first foray of Sonic into pure open world, and I think Sega did a really good job with it. As a kid, I didn't grow up with a Nintendo, so I grew up with a Sega, and then I grew up with a PlayStation. So Sonic was my first like mascot that everybody else usually had Mario, and I always played Sonic. So when I saw that this one was out and it was getting good reviews, I thought I would pick it up and try it. And so far, I have to agree, it's one of the better Sonics that I've played.
I've seen and I've heard a lot of good things about this game, and like I'm the same as you. Sega Genesis, I consider my first console. So like I played Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, all them. I loved them.
Sonic and Knuckles is so good.
So good. So like I'm with you, and then like of course I actually took like the same path you did. I didn't get a Nintendo until I was older. So I'm happy that Sonic got some love, and unfortunately I don't know if I can play it on I guess the Switch, but I don't know. I'll probably just end up waiting.
I did read that the Switch is probably the worst version of it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you have this really nice computer next to you that it can definitely run on that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. As I glance over, my computer is frowning at me actively. So
as I'm talking into my computer,
it's just that.
Chris's computer just shuts down. It's like, nah, screw this.
I don't like
so just full disclosure, I did buy mine on Steam.
Okay.
I just figured that was probably the best way to go. I can play it on my computer, I can play it on my Steam Deck, I can play it on my TV, I can play it everywhere. So check it out. If you're a big fan of Sonic, or if you're a big fan of like open world, like the most recent Mario Odyssey, this is a good substitute for that. Go take a look. Sonic Frontiers. Don't get Sonic Generations. And so with that, I'm gonna hand the mug off to Obert.
All right. Close it out here. I was tempted to go with the video game, but I'm gonna go with something I'm thankful for instead.
I'm thankful for Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, I know you're both thankful for your own handles, and
I'm here.
Yeah. I'm going to share a musician that I think I discovered this guy a couple weeks ago, and I texted both of you. I was like, this is my new favorite artist. And like a handle I've made before, he's a mashup DJ. And this guy's name is DJ Cummerbund, like the thing you wear on a tuxedo. And his mashups, they're mostly pop songs from 70s to today. But they're so delightful, and most of them are a good hybrid of two different songs mixed together. But there's always a little bit of Easter eggs of random other songs that are thrown in for a couple bars here and there, or like one line, and he'll put in some sound effects or whatever, or just clips from different media. And the more I listen to him, the more I'm blown away by his ability to seamlessly intertwine these songs. And if you followed my handles by now, all the music ones that I put over are usually kind of weird. I like weird music. I like offbeat stuff. This guy fits that mold completely, where it's just like something different and funny. And like I just said, it's delightful. I've been having so much fun listening to all his stuff on YouTube. You can find him, I think everywhere else, probably Bandcamp and Spotify and all that. But I'll put a link to one of my favorite ones in the show notes. I'll share it with the co-hosts here. One of the ones I've been listening to was basically, it's called Bangin' on the Sun. And it's a mashup of, I think it's mostly Smash Mouth and Quiet Riot, and also a little bit of Randy Macho Man Savage, who somehow makes it into almost every one of his songs.
Interesting.
I love it.
Yeah, but I think you guys would enjoy this, and I hope our listeners, if you like our weird humor we have here on the show, I think you'd like this guy. So check it out. Maybe if you're on a very, very long Thanksgiving car ride before you get to your Thanksgiving meal where you're going to play this for all your friends and family that you gathered with. Here you go. Here's something to listen to for when this podcast is over. If you have a long drive left. Yeah. But yeah. All right. Let's close this Thanksgiving sucker out.
So with that, we'd like to thank you all for listening. I will go and I will thank Tox for their Ermagord.
I would like to thank Goose Island for their Bourbon County Brand Stout 2021.
There's that 14.5% ABV kicking in.
Hey, it's the end of the episode.
I would like to thank Smooge for their apple pie smooch.
Please make sure you head over to social media and follow us everywhere at DAWF Podcast. Also, make sure you follow the email at dawfpodcast@gmail.com. Also, please head over to Discord where you can vote on who had the best Thanksgiving sides draft. Obviously me, so go over there and drop that vote towards me immediately. And if you want to help support the podcast for as little as $1 a month, you can head over to Patreon, where you can get an extra episode of Drinking Alone with Friends, usually a shorter episode, around 30 minutes, 20 minutes, called The Pregame. If you head over there, I did the pregame today, where I drank a beer that was provided by Jenna. So if you're listening and you want to know what that is, head over there for as little as $1 a month. You can also figure out what beer I drank and what I thought of it. And finally, thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving. And with that, my name's Ted.
My name's Chris.
And I'm Obert. And remember, if you're drinking alone, do it with friends.
Should we do another reenactment?
I don't have one ready.
Save that one for the pregame.
Unlimited stick.
It is. It was all.
Time for more dinner butter.